All right, looks like it's 8 o'clock. We are good to go. Hello, everyone, again. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back. Been a little bit of a hiatus since I didn't have a stream on Friday because Avengers 2, which, if you haven't seen, it's freaking awesome. I wouldn't say it's as good as the first one, but that's just my opinion. Other people have other opinions. Let's see. Orchishud, yes, I did see the demo of the game you sent. It was awesome. Let me know when that thing gets greenlit and everything, and I will be happy to have a look. Because that thing looked pretty cool. Or if you're releasing it on the forums, then let me know and I'll dig it in from there. Just in case you guys didn't know, I'm kind of like the main forum guy for our team. So even when I'm at home, I'm on the forums like all the time. I, Apparently, I owe you guys a "Hey, I'm Batman." So, hey, I'm Batman, and welcome to the stream. All right, so I didn't actually have anything planned today because I'm lazy and kind of it got backburnered with some other stuff going on, especially with me trying to find an apartment and everything. So, what I have planned for now, and planned is very loose, is I think I know what was wrong with those random moving platforms, and I'm going to attempt to fix them. Uh, if I'm correct, it's only going to take like 2 notes, but I'm probably horribly wrong. So that's my caveat there. Let's see here. Where is my platform mover? Moving platform, I believe, was the one I needed to look at. So, just in case you guys don't remember, this was a system that we put together last week that is supposed to randomly move platforms up and down, and it worked, but it kind of kept going up instead of just staying where they were and moving up and down within a certain degree. And I believe the problem is this node right here, also known as Satan, get world delta seconds. What this does is it goes by a 0 to 1 scale, and so every time it ticks, it goes up from 0 all the way to 1 and then shoots back down to 0. Let's see. But the way this is set up, I'm going to go off of what IRTech said here, go through how it's supposed to work. At least how it's working now. We're going to move over to this side. And I'm going to increase this. What this platform mover is when the place or when we begin play, it gets every actor that's within it, and then it's supposed to pick them, put them into several arrays, and then take those arrays and go, okay, well, this one I want to move at this set of time, and then this one I'm going to move at this set of time, and it's supposed to be randomized, kind of like the old Mario 64 platforms where they would kind of move, and it was supposed to be a jumping puzzle. But I'll show you what it's doing right now. And we're going to move this offset, and then create like yeah, go with 5. I like 5. And see, we've got it set up to where we can kind of move the offset so we can change the variable height and how far it's going to move. And then if we hit simulate, you'll see they kind of move at different times. Problem is, if you look, they might actually be working exactly as intended, which is going to really aggravate me if it actually is. Oh, nope. If you look, they're not in order. And it looks like they're slowly creeping up. Good. That's what actually happened. So, what Alex suggested, because this was built off of something that I had built with Ian. Ian is a fan of Delta Time, and I am not. I am going to switch that out for a timeline. Boop. So, timelines are one of the most useful things ever. Let's see. So, we're going to do this play from start each time. The update is going to be the set actor location. And I'm actually going to create 2 of them. You can do this as just using the reverse. I don't particularly like doing that. It's just kind of personal preference. You can do it either way. I like having 2 separate timeline nodes. That way, if you wanted to get funky with it and change it up, you could. So we come in here, make a new float track, and we're going to add a key at 0, 0. And then I'm going to scale it out just a little bit so I can get a 1-to-1, and add a key at 1, 1. Okay, so compile that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. And you can name these. I'm not going to for this just because I don't feel like it, but you can easily name them. So if you're trying to do very specific things, or you have I'm using a float IRTech. It's a float track, and there it is. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of talking today. So there we go. We've got our 2 timelines. And play from start. And one thing I almost forgot. When you're doing this, you can do multiple things, like you can set it on a loop so it constantly goes through every time. Once you tick it, it constantly goes through. You can have it autoplay. The one we want is use last keyframe. Oh, and these can be replicated. So if you're doing networking and stuff like that, you can replicate it so that it has that across the server. But we want use last keyframe, because if you don't do that, well, poo on you. It'll just, what it does is, if you don't use last keyframe, it won't stop. It'll hit that second key and then continue along the track, which you didn't do anything with, so it just kind of stays there. And, I mean, I'm sure that works for some things, but it's not what we want. I'm going to plug that into the delta time. Plug this into the delta time. There we go. And let us hope and pray that I didn't blow anything up. Oh, and it's freaking out. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of not liking that at all. However, it is moving along a very... It's all moving back to the same spot, so that's more of a time issue than anything else. That's just it not liking what I did. So let's try. Instead, I'm going to take off use last keyframe and see what happens. Maybe it won't jerk as much. Oh, nope, it's still jerking. Adding a 1... IRTech said it's adding a 1 second time it hits. That would make sense. La 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 la. Let's go over here. Yeah, I'm going to... I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try something foolish. I'm gonna try the reverse. See what happens. Nope. Nope. Okay. So the reverse. Use last keyframe. The reset. I was using play from start. I should probably just use play. Yeah, it's not liking the reverse at all. Okay. Let's see here. What are you doing that's so upsetting to you? Let's try just play, maybe? Up, down, down, up. Yeah. Okay. So, well, that just flubbed it more, didn't it? Oh, man.